First and 10 from the 32.
Let's get set. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on second. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
On one, ready?
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go. 180.
Third and long for him here. Gets him on the end route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
That's taken at the 15. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards.
At their own 13-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. It's his running back. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at first down here. He's going to throw this one. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. I'm just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. They are throwing it again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They get 40 on the big hitter. And the Steelers have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Shotgun now on third down. It isn't holding up. it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Right, 80.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. Dump off caught by his back. And it doesn't give much, up to maybe their own 40. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
It's caught. Chase has it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right, 80. Right, shot.
Here's Burrow. Right back to Chase. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Burrow on 1st down. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On 1, ready?
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. He is not quite to the marker there. Just 2 yards on that play, Brock. And now one interesting decision coming up on 4th down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On 1, ready?
Leading the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Working from his end zone. Short pass brought in. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Looking to throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. In some space around midfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. Well, I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out, we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
Dose of the hurry up here.
That's good for the Steelers.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers throw the lead coming out of halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
17.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Man in motion here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Fits it through the middle. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Jake, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Stop.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start their second half with some needed points. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
Bengals 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
18 Cardinals.
Airing it out to start this drive. Dumped off to his running back. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
You could see that screen develop as the lineman pulled right out in front. Sets up a nice game. Love to see a running back utilize the big man in front of him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down run with Dowdle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Even 5 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, play action. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr., so it's 2nd down coming up.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Viking 18.
They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. So a solid game there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Bengals going dime here. 6 DBs out there, 3rd down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Throw deep to the left side. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Looking to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Here we go, here we go.
Little dive up the middle. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Run lost of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Right 80.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Burrow now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
11. Here we go. What? Right 80. What is that? Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. That's caught for the first. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to...
He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. McPherson to add the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Now looking to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's complete inside the 35. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
Bengals 21.
Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Done. Right 80.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And he's in 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Right 80.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that was great timing. Great timing by the big fellas to get out in front of that screen. You could see it coming. Quarterback has the lineman in front of him to clear a little space. It was all about his athleticism after that.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Third and just 2 to go.
11. Big 13. 11 mighty. Stop.
He'll throw it. Has him on a quick hitter. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down.
Here we go.
Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
11.
Burrow on 1st down. Caught just shy of the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
3-yard line.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though.
Here we
1st
go.
and goal.
Stop.
Running it now out of the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pad level. To stuff a run before it can get going means you got underneath those pads and gave that runner nowhere to go.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Let's get set. Stop. Right 80. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
At their own 15-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. They'll come out throwing. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers losing by 4.
Ready, set.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
38-yard line.
Here he is to throw. This is reeled in by Pittman. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now.
Back to throw now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
19, 18.
Now to throw. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Panther 60, Warriors 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Pioneers.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. The hot.
Right up the gut. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's get set. The hot.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Third down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there.
Here we go. Right in.
He's back to throw. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. Has room down the left sideline. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. into the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. The news probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. He brushed him off with ease. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. Well, Brock, the fans, all right. Here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.